how to create drop-down lists in both Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets. So let's get started. You can see here that I've already made a list of things here to use, and you're going to need to be in the data section in this little icon over here. You're going to click it and select data validation. You're going to select the list and look for list there. You can leave those both checked. And when you click source, you're going to select the section or the list of stuff that you want in your list. Make sure that those are correct. It auto-fills it for you. Just hit OK, and you can see that where you selected for your list to be, that's your list right there. And you can actually move this all over without any data loss. So you can move it anywhere you like. You can see that the list is still there no matter where I move it. I didn't lose any data in there. All right, so that is doing that in Microsoft Excel. And now we're going to try that in Google Sheets. It's pretty similar, it's just a little bit different. So basically I've got my list here again. This time I used some fruits, and I'm selecting where I want my list to be. And I go to data and I select it, and right there is the drop-down list for that. You can see data validations right there. So select that, and you're gonna, it's already on list from a range. You're gonna select that right next to it and pick the list that you want. You can see that it auto-fills it in for you. Hit OK. And I like to reject input if it's invalid. And also make sure that that's checked there for the drop-down list in cell. Click Save. And you can see that the drop-down list arrow is right there, and there's your data. And same thing with this, you can actually move this around too, and you're not going to lose any data by moving it around. So you can actually put your list wherever you need to put it. And that's basically doing that in Google Sheets. Now, let's say you want to delete this, you don't want that anymore. You can actually just delete the cell itself, and it takes all that away, so you don't have your list there anymore. And basically the same thing in Microsoft Excel. You can actually just right click and go down the list there and say delete, shift your cells up or over, whatever you want to do, and your list is gone. All right, so let's say you want to edit your list, you want to add something to your list, and you want to make it a different list. You can actually just do basically the same thing, just add in what you're going to add in to your list. Let's go ahead and put in some lined paper. And that's a new item on our list. I'm going to go over here to this data validation again, click list. You're going to click your source box and then pick your whole list again with the new item in it. Make sure that's all correct and hit OK. And there you go. You can see that your list now has the new item in there. Same thing in Google Sheets. You can basically add something new to your list here. I'm going to go ahead and put some star fruit in there. And then you do the same thing. You hit your where you want the list to be. You go up to data, go down to data validation, make sure you're checked in all your boxes, click that spot, and then you select your list, auto-fills it, hit OK, and again reject input if you want. Save that, and then you can see your drop-down list has that new item in there. So you can change your list all you want and just redo it. So let's say now that you've already got your list set up, and you want to add something to it with your list already created. You don't want to delete it and then start all over. So you can see that that does not have that new item in the list. So you're going to go down to data validation again. You're just going to select that, back up, and add that one extra cell there to your list. That's simple. Hit save, and now there you go. There's your new item in the list. So it's easy to edit that too, and that's in Google Sheets. So in Excel, it's basically the same thing. You've already got your list here. Got your last item in the list, which is the line paper. List is already created, but we're going to go ahead and put ID badges in there too. So let's open that list again. ID badges, as you can see, is not in there yet. So you do the same thing. You're going to go up there, make sure you're in your data tab up at the top. You're going to go over to the little icon, open it up, and hit data validation. And same thing, just click on it, back up, and add one more cell to your list there. Hit OK. And now you can see I actually made it long enough to make a scroll bar. So scroll down, and there's your new item in the list, the new ID badges. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Check back often for new videos.